I didn't back up the backup. Yeah, I know. I know. But here's the thing. There's a twist to this story. Hey, it is your friend Katie Fortune. Thank you for being here today. Welcome to Motivation Moments. All right, I'm coming clean. Last week was tough. If you saw on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere that I posted it, I had a huge fail last week. Weirdly enough, it was right after I posted my Motivation Moment video on Monday. And I was walking back into my office, opening up the curtains to the living room, and, well, I dropped my external hard drive. So most people be like, oh yeah, okay, well, it's a backup. Cool. Well, here's the problem. The computer that's sitting right here, that computer is older, not super old, but older, and it doesn't have a ton of storage. When I started my business, my personal business, everything I'm building with Different Ability brand, the Motivation Moment brand, everything, my speaking, I didn't know I was going to do a podcast or a YouTube show. Now, for anyone that knows or doesn't know, I'm just going to tell you anyways, videos like this and audio from podcasting takes up a lot of storage. Well, I started getting to a point where I couldn't save anything on that computer. So I bought a 4 terabyte external hard drive to be able to save everything on it. Now, I know I'm mad at myself, so I don't need to hear it. I'm very angry at myself. I didn't back up the backup. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. There's a twist to this story. And let me tell you it. On Saturday, a couple days ago, I had posted a picture of my external hard drive and said RIP. Okay? I was sitting right here at this desk working on some taxes, and this is on Saturday, a few days ago. And I looked at the external hard drive and I said, what do I really have to lose here? So I'm going to pretend this is the external hard drive. I grabbed the external hard drive. This is not it, by the way. It's my Apple TV remote. I grabbed the external hard drive and I looked at it and I said, I got nothing to lose. And I smashed it onto the desk. I should pause quick. Back up. When I dropped my external hard drive, I went to the Mac guys. That was on Monday. Went to the Mac guys in the area that I live in, and they checked it all out. They tried to get it to work, all of the things. They said it's a goner. Truly it was. I did end up buying a new computer though, because for me to take the next step with that external hard drive, it would have costed the same amount of me getting a new computer with more storage. So I decided to do that. Whatever. By the way, that computer is still sitting on the bed in the box because I am that traumatized. Okay, now fast forward back to Saturday. Sitting here, I smash it on the desk. Nothing. And I'm holding it like this, and then I turn it for the corner to hit. I'm like looking at myself here, sorry. And I hit it once on the desk again, and I felt a vibration. I turned it, and I hit it on the desk one more time, and it started like working. Like I could feel it working. And I'm like, and I, as fast as I could, plugged it into my computer, and it registered. You guys, it pulled up all of my documents. Like I was like freaking out, trying to get it to work and all the different things and blah, 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 blah. So I'm freaking out at this point. And I'm scared to even open anything because I'm like, if there's something wrong with the files, I don't want to mess anything up. So I instantly go on my Google Drive and I just literally pour it into there as much as I could. And then, because it was taking forever, we have terrible internet out here, I decided, I'm like, I have to go get another external hard drive. I hadn't done it yet. You guys, I know I should have done it earlier, but I was just really, really mad at myself and also just like not really believing that it was all gone. 3 years of all of my work for my business gone. That's what I felt like all week. Now, granted, yes, should I have hit it on the desk earlier? Yeah, sure. But at the time, I'm like, I cannot mentally deal with this right now. My day job was very busy this week. Everything else was just crazy. So Saturday, when I had some time to sit here and work on all my tech stuff behind me and everything, I'm like, I have nothing to lose. So I quickly dump it onto the cloud and I run to La Crosse and go and get a solid state external hard drive because the Mac guys, they're so wonderful, explained to me that's what I want. So if I ended up dropping it again, it wouldn't like break it. By the way, the entire thing, like the one I broke, there's nothing wrong with the outside. It's all internal. I learned that too. It's like all these internal moving parts and whatever, and that's why I could feel it like doing something. So I'm sorry, this is really long. This is a really long conversation, I guess. I didn't realize it. But moral of the story, I'm sitting here right now. First of all, I tried the whole cloud thing, and then I went to a concert with my friend on Saturday night and didn't get back until super duper late. And I came in and I saw that I was out of storage on my drive. So I tried to add more storage, and it wouldn't let me, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, whatever, I'll deal with it in the morning. Well, this morning I got up, I tried to add more storage, and then it like lost its place of where it was downloading. I had like 4,000 things downloaded out of the 6,000, and then I didn't know where it landed, like where it ended. And I started clicking through some of the stuff. I'm like, I literally am not going to go through all these files. So smart Katie here looked at my new external and I said, it has a USB. So like, long story, I could plug all the things in. I'm downloading it onto the new external. And you might be asking, Katie, why didn't you open up the new computer and just plug the other external into it? Because I was scared, okay, guys? I was scared. I was scared if I unplugged it, it wouldn't work again. So I haven't touched this computer or this external, the broken one, for over a day now because I've been letting it sit here. Now, we're really close to getting everything off of that old external onto my new one, so that's good. But like the cloud storage, because our internet's so bad, it was gonna take like, it's estimated like 200 hours or some nonsense. And it wouldn't have if I wouldn't have run out of storage, but whatever, okay? Like, so anyways, moral of the story here, do not be like me, okay? Learn your lesson from me. Back up your backups and then back up the backup, okay? Please. I was devastated. I will say I did not cry. I breathed through it when I realized I literally just lost 3 years of work. I tried to find the positive out of it and saying, okay, we're going to have a refresh. We're going to do this. That is why you didn't see a podcast episode on Wednesday, because I had nothing and I didn't have time to recreate the entire thing like I had done 2 years ago podcasting. But I'm telling you, please don't be like me. If you right now have a computer and you have not backed, if you have everything stored on your computer, just the computer, dear Lord, go buy a solid state external hard drive. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just get a regular external hard drive and back it up right now. If you're a cloud person, go make sure all your stuff is on the cloud and it doesn't hurt to back up to an external, okay? Because who knows what could happen in the cloud. We don't even know what's up there. It's like this invisible place for me. And if you are like me, that you back up on an external, like you literally save everything to an external hard drive. You plug in, save to that every time you do anything. Please have another one. Back up the backup. Plug them both in at the same time. Save them to both places. That's what the Mac guys suggested because my files are so huge that I work with that's really what I'm going to have to do. Right now, I do have one. I wanted to test out the solid state one. Love it, by the way. I'll put information in the description of this video so you can learn where it is. And by the way, if you're watching this, it's on YouTube. Well, you'll find those links, okay? If you're watching this and it's on Instagram, go to my YouTube, check it out. But I'm loving it so far. It is actually smaller than this, but it's a little wider. So it's awesome so far. And I have about 9 more minutes until I think I have everything for my business stuff saved over. And then I'm going to play around with it and probably open up my new computer, get all the rest of my taxes done. I know you don't care about this. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But please, please learn from my mistake, okay? Please. And also, if you get into this predicament, like me, and you really believe that you have nothing to lose because you've been told that this other external or this whatever is done in a goner, which again, the Mac guys were correct, by the way. Like the way that they had to do everything, they can't touch my external and like smash it on a table like I did. No, they can't do that. The next step though was, I guess, for this external to be sent into and paid a lot of money to be sent into this, like, I don't know, crazy company that they're like in hazmat suits and white gloves. I have no idea. This is what I'm imagining in my head. They open it up. It's like this air pressured room that no dust or anything can get in it. Then they like laser your external, inside of the external, to see if they can pull the information out. I mean, at that point I was like, in my mind, when I knew it was going to be bad, like I knew it was going to be bad, I'm like, okay, I can recreate. I was like going through everything that I could recreate, or all of my YouTube videos are on YouTube, so I can obviously pull those off YouTube, like just download the files, and same with my podcast. And there was a lot I was going to lose, and I was really sad about that, but I tried to stay positive as much as possible. And my good friend said, hey, this is going to make a really good podcast episode. I said, yes, it is. So if you want more information, I'm probably going to go deeper dive in the podcast, maybe this week if I have time. I know that sounds terrible, but right now I'm just trying to dig out of this nightmare that I've been living in. So either way though, I just want to say thank you for everyone who like reached out and knew what was going on. I know I didn't post a lot. I mentally was going through a lot last week, and I know it sounds so dramatic. And I know there's so many worse things going on in the world right now. But I have to say that no matter what you're going through, there's something that's really hard for you, and you can be okay that that's hard for you. Even though there's worse things going on in the world. Like, it was hard for me because I've poured my heart and soul into building this business slowly, authentically, and trying to get the correct things out to people and being really thoughtful, and then being able, like, knowing that I lost it all over something so silly, me dropping it and not backing it up. What was I thinking? Like, I'm really grateful it happened now. So I learned my lesson, like little slap on the hand, kind of learned my lesson, and I'm not going to ever do that again. So, but thank you for the people that have reached out and actually lifted me up and supported me and didn't like put me down saying like, why didn't you do this? Like, no, a few people I did tell, they're like, girl, put your head up. You're going to get through this. It's okay. If we can help, let me know. Like, it's been great. And I am crazy surprised that right now I am pulling things over from an external hard drive that was supposed to be dead, and it came back to life. So, I mean, new post. Just because you think something's dead doesn't mean it can't come back to life. Just saying, like, I don't even know what to say about that, but I'm just really grateful. So please, this video is A, for you to be like, wow, that stinks, and I never want that to happen to me. And B, for you to be like, I don't ever want that to happen to me. I'm going to buy an external hard drive right now to save all of my stuff. And mind you, I will say this too, because people ask me, all of my personal photos, everything I've ever done, like all that kind of stuff, is all on the cloud, like on my iCloud. So all of that stuff was fine. This was strictly my business stuff and like lawyer things for my trademarks. And again, most of that stuff was in my emails, I know, but it would have been a nightmare to go through all of that. And thankfully I have it all there. Oh, I could talk about this for days. Just please back up your computer, back up your backups, and throw the really most important things on the cloud and your backups. That's my opinion. Have an amazing day. And as always, less hate. Let's go motivate. Thank you for bearing with me on this very difficult week. And please learn from my lesson. See you later. And for those of you that are wondering what's going on here, again, I'm recording this on a Sunday, so like yesterday. And I got back from this really great concert at like 12:10 a.m. in the morning. And I go to bed at like 7:30 normally, please. Let's all remember this. So I just woke up and didn't really want to do anything with my hair. So I put a hat on and it's like falling out over here. Like, it's really pretty. It's, you know, it's really pretty. It is what it is. It's Sunday, whatever.